NASCAR has made the decision to go ahead and postpone the NASCAR Cup Series race to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. As I just said a second ago, NASCAR has made the decision and the call already to go ahead and postpone the NASCAR Cup Series race to tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will still be on FS1, and it will be basically at the same time it was supposed to be initially today. This race actually was supposed to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at noon Central Standard Time today. But because of the weather and how much rain has already been put on the racetrack this morning, NASCAR went ahead and made the decision. I think it's a really good decision on NASCAR's part to make it now instead of making fans come into the racetrack early. Yes, some fans have probably already showed up to the racetrack, and I feel disappointed for them. But I think that this is the right call to be better to be safe than sorry. Considering the race was supposed to be only a few hours from now, I think that this generally was a really, really good call. And yes, NASCAR, they always want to go ahead and have the race on the set day when they're supposed to have the races. But like I said, I think it's better to be safe than sorry to go ahead and make the call. Granted, I definitely would have loved the race to be today, but I had a feeling that this race was going to get postponed to Monday anyways. I was already planning to have this race be on Monday. I was already thinking this race was going to get postponed to Monday, and it wasn't going to happen today. So because of that, nothing has changed. Kyle Busch, of course, will start on the pole. They canceled qualifying as well due to a miss on the racetrack yesterday. So Kyle Busch will start on the pole along with Christopher Bell on the front row as well. There's a lot of really good contenders that are starting kind of near the back as well, including Kyle Larson, who was really extremely fast in practice yesterday. Brad Keselowski is also, I think, starting a little bit farther back as well. He was really, really fast yesterday in practice, well, being the fastest car overall in practice. And I think tomorrow's race should be very, very interesting. I think tire is also going to be a really, really big factor in tomorrow's race as well. Tires are basically going 20 laps, and they were cording really, really quickly. And I think you're going to see a lot of crashes potentially, a lot of spins, and I think it should be a pretty exciting race at Dover. Dover is going to probably be a really treacherous race tomorrow afternoon. But nonetheless, I think this is a very, very good call and a really, really great decision on NASCAR's part. Yes, like I said, I'd rather have the race happen on the day of, but again, I think this is the right call and the right decision. So for me on this channel, the channel is going to have a lot of shakeup on the schedule. Probably NASCAR news video on Tuesday instead of Monday of this week, and there's going to be a lot of really awesome content coming out on this channel. But nonetheless, this is also the first official rainout of the 2023 Cup Series season so far. There's been a couple rainouts in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and I think there might have been one rainout in the Truck Series so far up to this point. But so far, we have been able to not have a Cup race postponed until today, which is disappointing. Nonetheless, so I think this is the right call and right decision to basically be better safe than sorry, be safer for the fans, and not have the fans travel to the racetrack, and they can be prepared for tomorrow to show up tomorrow. So I think this is the right call. I think this is the right decision, and nonetheless, like I said, I was expecting today we're going to postpone it. There was a potential window earlier in the day, about an hour ago they posted there could have been a window for them to go ahead and have it, but at the same token, same time, I think this is a great call and great decision to go ahead and postpone the race till tomorrow. Great call, great decision. First postponement of 2023. I was expecting we're going to get a few postponements, and it took a little while for the first postponement to happen, but when you have races in spring, and especially one of the big reasons why they postponed this race is because Dover does not have lights, so if a track doesn't have lights, which I think it was smart to move the race up a little bit earlier, but when you don't have lights at a racetrack, you just sadly can't have the race, unfortunately, if it gets too wet out there and you don't have enough time. And they were looking at the weather forecast, and I was looking at it, and it was not looking to be much better. So great call, great decision by NASCAR. It's disappointing the racing happening today, but at the same token, same time, it's better to be safe than sorry on NASCAR's part, and I'm happy to see that they went ahead and postponed the race earlier in the day instead of waiting until like 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern on the afternoon. It's better to go ahead and call it now than later. So good decision on NASCAR's part. It's disappointing, but I'm glad to see that they went ahead and made a decision now and didn't wait too long to go ahead and make the decision. So that is for today's NASCAR news and motorsports news video and breaking news story around NASCAR postponing the race. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on so you know if I win a video, does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Links description below with that, and comment your thoughts below on today's video. What are your thoughts about today, the race being postponed? Are you sad or disappointed, or do you think NASCAR did make the right decision overall? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, there is going to be a NASCAR Cup Series race review from Dover. Hopefully the weather can hold off then. Then on Tuesday, there will be a NASCAR news video on the channel along with the NASCAR Truck Series race picks for Kansas. Then on Wednesday, there might be actually another NASCAR news video on the channel as well. So back-to-back NASCAR news days on the channel. And then Thursday is going to be race picks for the Cup Series race at Kansas. Then on Friday, there should be another NASCAR news video on the channel. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday, we'll have race reviews for Kansas and get you guys set up and prepared for the Kansas weekend. Should be really, really exciting. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.